So I am here to charge you, Frank and Natalia, if either one of you have any reason whatsoever that you should not be lawfully joined in marriage forever. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. Well, no.
Buddy seems to be objecting. So... Right?
Right. Who would object to Frank finally getting the girl, right? Come on. I think it's safe to say we all came here to see true love.
Sorry.
Doris? What's wrong?
You know, it was on silent, but I'm actually getting a call.
I'm sure that it can wait.
You know what, actually? It's the city council, and I'm sorry, everybody. I just have to take this. It won't be long. Sorry.
Hello?
There is no one there. What are you trying to pull? Look, I have been running out of ways to give you a chance, okay? I want you to go back over there, pull her aside, and tell her how you really feel before she walks out of this church and out of your life.
Please, go out there and finish the wedding.
Look, why don't you go and talk to Natalia?
I made my decision.
Look, you are throwing away...
Just stop it. Stop it.
What, you afraid they're going to hear me? That would be a shame, wouldn't it? Well, it would be a bigger shame if the person you love doesn't hear anything at all.
I am not going to stop this wedding. So go out there and finish it.
You cannot bury your feelings
Watch
forever.
me. For the first time in my life, I am doing the right thing. I want what's best for her.
And Frank
What's best for
Natalia?
He loves her, probably as much as I do, and he'll be good to her, and he'll give her what I can't. A normal life, more kids. I want that for her, more than I want her for myself, so will you please just do this?
Well, I'm sorry about that, Natalia. I know how anxious you are to become Mrs. Frank Cooper.
Yes, she is, so let's do this.
Well, now that that bit of business is concluded, we can continue with the wedding. It's your turn.
It's Frank's ring. It'll give you the same strength that yours gave him.
I feel so blessed. This is a dream that I've cherished since I was a little girl. Standing here in a beautiful church, marrying a man who loves me. Even though I held on to that dream for my entire life, I never thought that it actually could happen for me. But here I am. God must love me very much. I believe in God. And I believe that God is all about love. And when you feel love, you are experiencing that love through God, and you're allowed to feel what he feels. And that's what's so wonderful about it. And when you feel that direct gift from God, when you feel that love, you have to cherish it with all of your heart. And I do feel love. I want to devote my life to you. I want to pledge my heart to you. And so I stand here in front of all of our friends and family, and before God. I stand here before God. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, Frank. Don't forsake me, please, God. Please don't.
Cause I made my mistakes, but you love me the same. 100 red bows on the old sycamore by the road.
Otalia, what are you doing out here?
I don't know. I was taking a stroll in my big white dress.
Everybody's waiting for you back at the church. We should get you back to Frank.
No. I can't. I can't go back there. I can't marry Frank. It's not right.
The guy is crazy about you. The whole Cooper family wants to marry you. You kidding?
Yeah, I wish I could just go back to the church and I could say I'm sorry and, start all over. Because I love the Coopers. I love the idea of Rafe and I being part of such a big family. And Frank.
He is good. He's a good man, so do it. Come on.
I can't. It's not right. I wish it was right. You have no idea how much I wish it was right.
Well, luckily for you, I'm your maid of honor, and I take my duties very seriously, so I'm going to get you back there and get you back to Frank.
Please just let go.
What are you doing? What are you doing? This is the future that you've always wanted, right? It's what you didn't get to have with Gus. It's one that you deserve.
I'm not going back. I've done enough damage.
No, you're not thinking clearly.
I am thinking clearly. Probably for the first time I am. I can't marry.
You can. You can marry Frank.
I don't love him. I love you. I love you, Olivia.
Do you know what you're saying?
At Gus's memorial, when you told me that you loved me, I wasn't exactly surprised.
You weren't.
I think that I've known for a while, and I was so afraid to actually hear it, and I would change the subject.
We can do that now, if you want. Last chance.
Oh, whatever this is, this doesn't happen. Not in my world, and it really scares me. And then something changed. Something happened, and I started to feel the same way that you felt. And I don't know when. I don't know if we were getting Emma together to take her to school. I don't know if we were just sitting around and talking, and it just felt so right. But it happened, and I realized
What?
that you are my family, that you are everything to me. If that's not love, I don't know.
You never said anything.
Because honestly, I didn't know if I felt good or bad about that.
Maybe a little bit of both. I know I've felt the same way.
And that's when I realized how brave you are when you could say those words, and then I tried to say them to Frank, and I couldn't.
And now here we are.
It's what is that? It's new and it's different.
It's a relief, isn't it? I mean, to have it out in the open, and I can finally look you in the eyes.
Are you as confused as I am?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I feel like I can't just pretend that this hasn't happened. It's not fair to us. And it's not fair to Frank.
Oh, God.
What have I done to Frank? I can't believe I've hurt Frank like this. He's such a good man.
You know what? I think he'll actually understand.
How could he possibly understand? I should call him or something, right? Should I just call him?
Well,
and...
tell him what, that you have an unusual interest in your maid of honor?
You're right. I'm in the church and I'm standing there underneath that big cross. And I know it's so wrong because I'm lying to Frank. And worse, I'm lying to myself.
Natalia, you've done nothing wrong.
Except shatter Frank's life. And what are the Coopers gonna think of me now?
Does that really matter?
Of course it matters. They're all good people, and I'm not.
You are the same good person that you've always been, and you have nothing to apologize for.
I disappointed a good man.
Okay, you know what? This is my fault. It's my fault, so I'll fix it. I should never have unloaded on you the way I did on your wedding day.
Sometimes I jumped in a moment too soon, or held on too long.
All you did was just tell the truth. And what good is that, though? What good is that kind of truth when all it's gonna do is hurt other people?
Otalia?
I wanna know what it's like to.
If I love Frank, how am I still able to lie to him like that?
You didn't lie to him, you just didn't tell him the whole truth.
I didn't know how.
What I said about Gus, I said because I knew that you would rather die than to have people know your true feelings. Between us, it's one thing, but own up to it in the real world.
Own up to what? What is it that we're feeling?
Whatever it is, I know that you're ashamed of it. It's one of the reasons we've been doing this dance for so long. And it's the reason why we can't do anything about this.
So what happens? What happens to us?
There is no us. You left me. But you're gonna hate me one day for this.
I can't live with that.